Now I'm sitting here kind of thinking about, well, my meals, the things that I eat. I don't eat good at all. My diet is really awful. If it wasn't for TV dinners and cereal, I wouldn't eat. But I've got something here that I've ran across lately, and it's actually a cat food. It's actually a cat food, and you look at it. It's called the country style dinner. Now I've had it, just out of the can like that, and it kind of, well, it looks like that. It looks like that. It looks like kind of like Spam, if you know what Spam is. And it doesn't look like that, but I figured out a way to make it look like that. What I've done is I put it together like like ground beef. I can't afford ground beef, so I get these for about 50 cents a can. Then you just kind of put it together, in like a ground beef patty, and then put it in the old frying pan, or you can get out the George Foreman griller. I do have a George Foreman griller that I bought at the thrift store. And then if you do it just right, then it comes out to be like that. Even has grill marks on it. And then you can put some ketchup on it to kind of disguise the flavor of it, and then you can eat it. Might have some a potato next to it or something like that. But it's not actually that bad. And the country style dinner. Now, I'm just saying, I don't do it all the time. But I'm just saying that it's not bad, I give my cat that kind of food too. And I open when I'm really hungry, I open the top of the can off to get my cat, a meal. Man, that smells good. My cat's eating better than I am. This is like Thanksgiving dinner, and of course it's just something I've, Anyway, I've been sitting here thinking about life, I guess. How quickly life goes. And it's amazing to me. It's just absolutely amazing to me how quick life goes. And then it's amazing to me what things are important, during that lifespan, or the years of life that's behind you. What you really thought was important back then versus what is really important, as you're going into the retirement phase of your life. And it's not the same. It's just not the same. It's like the woman that you walk down the aisle with getting married 50% of the time is not the same woman as you end up with, Wasn't in my case. I walked down the aisle with a beautiful, spunky, cute, sweet woman. That's not the woman I ended up with. I ended up with a woman that nagged, that complained every opportunity that she had. She wasn't ever satisfied. I could never do enough for her. She cheated on me. She wore these tight-fitting jeans and tops, with, see-through blouses on and different things around during the day. And then when I came home from work, she hurried and changed her get-up, her clothes that she was wearing, and then she put on some modest stuff to make me think that that's how she dressed during the day. And it wasn't, because her girlfriend told me it wasn't. her girlfriend spilled the beans with me and said that my wife was acting like a slut during the day, and then when Ron comes home from work, she puts on the other clothes, and then she acts like an angel, you know? And I fell for it for years. And what's my life done to me? Friskies, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful. No, I don't eat Friskies. I don't eat, I don't eat good. I don't really eat cat food. I really don't. Seriously. But I don't eat good things. I really don't. But it's not your fault. Hell no, it's not your fault. I know you're struggling too. You're struggling just like I am, you know? Well, you're not struggling like I am, but you're struggling. I mean, instead of having instead of having a $50,000 car, you have to settle for a $35,000 car. And in your world, that's struggling. That really is. That's really, humbling yourself. It really is. Instead of having 7 steak dinners in a week, you only have 3 or 4 steak dinners in a week. That's really humbling yourself. I know that. I'd like to exchange my life with your life for as long as you want to exchange it and see how the other half lives, you know? I live on TV dinners. TV dinners and cereal. Have you ever had cereal without milk? Because you can't afford milk? Huh? Have you ever taken the newspapers off the porches of your neighbors so you can have some toilet paper? Huh? You haven't done things like that, have you, huh? Why? Because you're spoiled. You're spoiled rotten. And you have the best looking woman, don't you, huh? You women, you have the best looking guys, other than this. You women have missed the boat, haven't you, huh? There's still time. There's still time. You 18 to 42-year-old women out there, if you're past 42, you're just kind of, tipping the scales a little bit, you know? But if you're 18 to 42, you can still have a chance. Don't give up. Don't despair. You can still have a chance with me if you want one. Just send me a little note or a letter with a nice photo of yourself. I don't mean your high school photo. I mean a up-to-date photo of you. And then telling me why you want to be with me, and what you can do for me to make my life a little bit happier, and don't lie to me. I don't want you to lie to me. I want the facts, and only the facts. The truth, nothing but the truth. Tell me the best you can why you want me to have a happy life. Why you want my golden years. Why you want me in my golden years to have a happy life, What you want to give me, and do for me, and how you want to support me, and make me the center of your world. And why wouldn't I be the center of your world, huh? If you marry me, and then when I die, you're going to inherit all of my stuff. You're going to be living in the life of Riley, the lap of luxury. just to be nice to me for a few years. Isn't it worth it to you? Seriously, think about it. Some of you guys might think about it. You know, I was thinking the other day about gays. If it wasn't for the bum chum thing, if it wasn't for the sexual thing and a gay thing, I don't think I'd mind living with a guy. I really don't. People that have gone through the hell living with a woman and going through a divorce court, going through all the bullshit, there's some guys out there that are really, really nice. I know there's some guys out there that are gay that have approached me, and they're very nice. In fact, I just about bought a house with one of them. We had the same taste in houses, and we were going to buy a house and live there and fix it up and different things. And it was, he was an incredible guy. But bum chumming is not for me. It really isn't. He can be my chum, but not a bum chum. You get it? I'm not interested in that, But if it wasn't for the sexual thing, I could live with a guy and be quite happy with him, probably. Of course, I'd rather have a woman. I'd rather have a woman. But the women of today are spoiled. They're spoiled. They want everything, and everything they say, they want. They have to have it. And if you don't give it to them, you're going to be out the door. Anyway, I hope that you're having a good day. I appreciate you, people. I have very few people that look at my videos. I mean, I have like 1,075, I think, subscribers now. Which is all right. But I'll never have enough to have a super chat. Well, I have enough to have a chat, a live stream, I should say. But I'll never have enough to be able to monetize my videos and stuff, and to get the extra little, a few extra bucks. For doing these videos. I'll never have that because you have to have 4,000 hours. I think it's 4,000 hours in a year. In 12 months, 4,000 hours. I think I have about half that, and I've worked my butt off. I used to be monetized, where I used to have a few dollars coming in. Of course, they've taken that away from people. And so anyway, people that have supported me, I really do appreciate them. I appreciate you doing that for me. If people do support me, and that I'll talk about them. I'm waiting for information on someone that gave me a donation last night. And so I can, give them a shout out. But I do appreciate everybody that's supported me and donated me, so I can have a pile of money for M&Ms and for cakes and donuts and pies and milkshakes and French fries and hamburgers and hot dogs and potato chips. Those are the things, the essentials that I need to be happy. Those are just a few of the essentials I need to be happy. I don't want to start eating this. I haven't yet. I've sniffed it. I've sniffed it a few times. I thought, man, that doesn't smell bad. It smells like something I could eat, I'm almost to that point sometimes. Not today. But give, give. Reach into those deep pockets and give. What is wrong with you? Huh? You've got extra money. You think nothing of going to a show and out to dinner with the wife or with your girlfriend and spending $125 to $150 on a night. How about slipping me an extra 5 or 10, huh? Oh, you have to have, $10 to $15 a day for coffee and Red Bulls. Greedy, selfish. You live in this me world. It's time to quit living in a me world and stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about me. All right?